All right, so now I'm building a couple tabletops. One is going to be for my gas grill, and making them once again like we do everything else down here out of cinder blocks. You can see I built these are doubles to support a lot of weight. You can see I put the third layer up here. I turn the blocks sideways, that way I can put a couple little shelves underneath, and then I'm going to cover the top with some probably 1x8s is what we can get down here. So I'll make a 1x8 top for this. This is about, I don't know, a 6-foot long counter next to the sink, so that'll come in handy, especially with the table over here right next to it. And you can see I got all that laid out now inside my new little area for the table. I think that came out pretty well so far. Now I am building another one out of here. This one I'm actually going to make with just single blocks. And once again, you can see inside, since we've got such unlimited amounts of pea stone, I'm filling them with pea stone to increase the weight. And I'm gluing the blocks together with this glue that I get at Romex. And actually, surprisingly, it works pretty darn good. So I'm gluing the blocks together. I'm going to make a little shelf on this one as well. I think the plan here is that this is going to be where I'm going to put my little countertop gas grill on. And then the scuttle will be over here too. That kind of gets away from this shade cloth on the side of the bathroom. I don't want to splash grease and whatnot on that. But this will work out pretty good here too, because it's right off of my deck here by the bar. So if I step this way, you can kind of get a better sense of that. You can kind of see it's going to be right off there. So right across here from the bar top will be another kind of counter. So you can never have enough counter space. That's what I'm working on right now.
My name is Michael LADDEN. After visiting over 120 countries on 5 continents, I made the bold decision to sell all of my possessions and become a full-time nomad more than 4 years ago. Currently, I am traveling in my self-built ex-Army overland expedition truck, complete with a KTM motorbike, bicycles, kayak, a Onewheel, and all the essentials needed to explore this incredible planet we call home. Join me as I share my adventures and stories from around the world.
Another nice day here in the Baja. Up there goes Kevin and Brenda down the road. Say bye. Going to get some supplies. Anyways, today I'm going to, let me know the weather thing here. I was mentioning it was a nice day, and you can see it's got a few clouds in the sky. There is a hurricane exactly 180 miles to the south of us right now. And in a typical weather pattern, they sort of veer off and kind of head towards Hawaii. And we were kind of hoping that we'd actually get some rain out of this, but I don't think so. They haven't had rain here in about 2.5 years, and it doesn't look like we're going to get rain now either. So today it's cutting day. Saws are in place here on the ground. I'm going to make my 2 tabletops. I just got back from the Madeira, which is the wood supply store in the Land Rover, and pickings are getting slim. I think we've been buying all their wood out or something. So you can see these are the 1x4s that I got in the back of the Land Rover. They are bent and crooked, and we're gonna just deal with that. So gonna put the two tabletops together. They're about 5 feet long each and about 22 inches wide. And I'll probably frame them with some 2x4s that I got left over in the container. All right, so I got the 5 boards for the top cut, and I flipped them upside down, and now what I'm doing is putting some bracing underneath, and you can see, and then I'm going to put a fascia plate around the outside with the 2x4. Now, it's hard to see from this, but I've put some boards underneath it here, and I'm screwing from this way, having these boards touch the bottom, because like everything else down here, the 1-bys are not all the same thickness, so it becomes a challenge for the top. So what I'm trying to do is make them smooth on the top surface, and you can see on the bottom they don't all necessarily hit correctly. So all right, I cut one of the fascia boards here, and I'm going to screw that to those under braces, and then along the top edge as well, and go all the way around, and that should complete the top. All right, here is the moment of truth. Let's see if it fits on here. Hopefully it does. Man. Oh, look at that. That fits like a glove. Perfecto. You can see the property is coming along very nicely. I've got a bunch of things planted now, working on the container over there. Obviously got the holes cut, and some of the structures kind of getting into place. The walls are getting up, but that's what it looks like. There's the Land Rover in the background, and behind that you can see in the distance there is the Pacific Ocean. All right, guys, wearing my colorful hat to match the colorful container. As you can see, not much has been going on the last week other than painting. So catching you up here on the painting operation, I decided to go with 3 different colors. Well, actually 4 different colors. One in front of the casita here. In the middle here is sort of my Drive the Globe themed multiple colors. For the bar area, and then over here we've kind of got, well, it was kind of supposed to be like the Land Rover there. I've determined that the paint swatches and what comes out of the machine are not exactly the same thing. And now I am going to paint the back wall and probably the wall here, the plywood wall behind me. So today I'm making some shelves here. Yesterday, you can see right behind me, I made some bar shelves and put some shelves above the doors. Today, I'm gonna make a shelf over here above the refrigerator using these handy dandy 3x3 45 blocks that I made. And you can see I put the first one right there in the corner. I'm gonna use the trusty 6-foot level, and level it out across there. That's what we're up to.
I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon supporters. And did you know you can join for as low as $5 a month for exclusive behind the scenes Drive the Globe content? Thanks for joining me today. I really hope that you liked this video. And if you did, give a big thumbs up. Please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next video.